My beautiful stars, reading time. All right, we're going to do a channeled message from the person on your mind. I was meant to do this on TikTok today, and the reading took a complete turn and it ended up being more of a self-development reading. So if love really isn't on this collective's mind, let me know, and I'm happy to upload that reading over here as well. Okay. First, let's just confirm your emotion towards this person. Actually, I might get tarot for you guys first. All right, how are you viewing this connection? All right. Okay, only card that's up is... Oh, actually, it's the Three of Swords in reverse. This card's about reconciliation, letting go of the past, healing, forgiveness, feeling hopeful. Let's see what it's paired with. Okay. Okay. So we've got Eight of Wands in reverse, Hanged Man, and then we've also got a cosmic card here. When I first saw this Three of Swords, I thought maybe this person's popped back in, but this Eight of Wands in reverse with this Hanged Man, I do think for the right collective, it's still a bit stuck here. This is about not being in alignment with one another, a lack of momentum, especially with this Hanged Man. I do say, though, Hanged Man is actually beautiful, because even though it's kind of stuck in limbo, it's not that it's not there, but it really calls for us to have some self-reflection and choose to make certain sacrifices in our life. But I think this collective, you're really working hard on trying to let go of control, and maybe this has really been trickling in over the past few weeks. You're trying to have fun. I think you're trying to distract yourself. You clearly understand that this is at a halt. You clearly understand that when you focus too much, especially on this card, it creates nothing but energetical blocks for you, and it probably makes you feel not the best energetically. For you to have such a focus on trying to let go of control, the right collective, every time this comes over you, you'd be working really hard to release the thought pattern. Literally, you're trying to seize the day. You're focusing on things you should have gratitude for. Don't make it fit. This part's important because this is to line you up to the reading. This feeling hopeful and optimistic about everything is probably the most important detail. And this is why when the heaviness comes over you, you are actually doing things to distract yourself. So if you're watching this, you're in an extreme overwhelm, you can't get out of this stuck energy. You're not being proactive about trying to let go and enjoy yourself. Let it be getting out of the house, actually meeting up with people. When it's coming over you, when you're tunnel visioning, you're getting up, you're doing other things, getting out of the house, whatever it may be, just discernment, okay? You really are trying to find your enthusiasm for life, which means you've come out of a pretty hard period here. All right, let's confirm these. Wow, wasn't expecting to see that. So this is a card of within the next few days. This is underneath this reconciliation. It's about acting now, fresh start. Hold on a second. Hold on a sec. Reconciliation, next few days. Maybe this is something that the reason I got these, I just wanted to confirm. I was wanting to see maybe they'll be back, or a commitment card, or some form of communication card. But there's something here about this is a card to do with addictions, bad finances, gambling, but also the addictive thought pattern. It might might come into acceleration in the next few days. You could have... Okay, I'm hearing this very specific detail. It's come in very strong. I don't know if you're on the verge of moving or you're holding yourself back from moving or something, thinking that this person might reappear. I heard that very, very clearly. So there's something here, just you in general. This makes more sense. You need to act now. You need to take a leap of faith with something that's coming up in the next few days, and maybe whatever decision it is that's important personally, and I will confirm everything. I don't think you should be waiting to make this decision in the hopes of a reconciliation. Right, collective, this will make sense. It came in very clearly. Especially if this decision is tied into some form of financial constraint, and again, it's like you're holding yourself back, maybe because you have hopes if this comes through, it will kind of ease the financial constraint as well. And the first thing we said, this is feeling really bewitched. This is that love spell card. I do think within the next few days, whatever decisions coming to your table, it might accelerate just the thought pattern you've been really trying hard to release. When it comes to this reconciliation and this person coming back towards you. I just want 2 more, please. Oh, that was cycles that wanted to come out. Okay, you got 3. So grounding. There is something with Pentacles, but there's something that needs to be grounded here for you. A decision you need to make, but they could be an earth sign, you could be. So distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Maybe that's another reason you're holding off whatever decision it is about moving. Maybe you're being called to move at a distance and there's a bit of fear here. Mercury, we're in the midst of it right now. Mercury retrograde. So communication issues, putting everything under review. You could be facing some electronic issues, car issues right now. As for right now in your current energy, especially within the next few days, this person, I'm not seeing movement from them just yet. Okay. If by chance there is something that comes through in this time, you had nothing positive here to confirm this. So it's just going to be, remember that cycles wanted to come out? It's going to be something that's going to accelerate communication issues and having to put things under review. From what I can see, I will get into it all. But how clearly that message came into my mind. There's something really important here that this collective, you cannot hold off for the sake of thinking that this person's just going to kind of come in and save the day, that knight in shining armor. All right, right, collective, this will make sense. Okay, let's just confirm you, and then again we'll break it all down for them. Yeah, you're just a little bit blinded right now. Even with this 2 of Swords, it's actually kind of positive that it's come up underneath this 8 of Wands in reverse, because those moments that you do feel certain negative things or being out of alignment, they are saying right now your intuition when it comes to this, especially when it comes to the negative outlook on it. And I just want to make it clear, just because I'm not seeing, there's clearly something that this collective, and this could be a pattern for you in love, that, you know, your healing journey is meant to kind of heal and release in you about truly being independent and learning to really stand on your own 2 feet with strength. So I don't know if in other connections you were someone that, I don't want to say financially dependent on your spouse, but when it came to external things like finances, You've always felt it's a lot easier being with someone. I just think whatever this is with this person being held off, it's something, believe it or not, it's even being held off because you have an important decision to make in independence, okay? But this energy block, lack of alignment, things not coming in, the stuck, stagnant, you're just not seeing it properly. I feel there's a big lesson this collective needs to learn without this person. Whoa, so this is beautiful, and it does confirm Knight of Cups in reverse, Page of Coins in reverse. So this is where you try and let go of control, you try and shift your thought pattern, you try and focus on celebrating life with gratitude, trying to seize the day. Soon as this heartbreak comes over, the disappointment, the revoked offers, the obsession that we spoke about, you quite quickly go into, I need to learn from the past here. I can't make this my main focus. This makes me feel like I procrastinate, I get stuck, I don't do the things I need to do in life. So that's a huge confirmation. Has this happened to you? Yes. Have you gone through a phase of obsession where you probably do tuck yourself into bed and hold off important decisions? Yes. But this collective, you know it doesn't serve you. So be very proud of yourself. Hanged Man. Beautiful. You have found so much strength through this Hanged Man period. That didn't come out in reverse. That came up upright. You're starting to really see yourself, which is beautiful. The one thing that was really important here, it's whatever decision, even if it's not moving, right? There is something here within the next few days that's going to come up. You need to act. It's going to help you with your fresh start. And your decision should not rely or alter your decision in the hopes of this. Right, collective, this will make sense. You're meant to put 2 feet in the door with what comes next, even if it is something that will create physical distance between you and this person. It's a chapter you're meant to delve into. If this is really meant to be, it will always come into alignment. Even if you're on the other end of the world, you need to trust. But have confidence in yourself, your self-belief, your courage, your infinite potential, your personal power. I think you've really, through this Hanged Man period, this is what you're really starting to come into. It's nice. You found strength in their silence. Beautiful. Star, as we said it, definitely a spiritual being with your 4 of Cups in reverse. I don't think this collective is too overwhelmed. Can I be honest? Reading this, I think this is fighting you for this one decision that's about to pop up in the next few days. I think when it comes to your emotion, you've been handling it very, very gracefully. This is really nice. You're going through a renewal. You're definitely accelerating on your healing journey. Okay, and that's my card of miracles. So you really do believe in what's meant to be will always be. Which means you know the power of your mind. You know when you focus on negativity, that's what you keep calling in. And this is probably why you're being so proactive about focusing on the good things. Okay. The things that do put a smile on your face. Which is very nice. All right, I just want to quickly get my little black cards. I just want to see what your your relationship is looking like right now from up there. So I just want to see how they're seeing this isn't your thought or their thought up there energetically. I just want to see what's going on here. Makes sense. Okay, so the only card that's up, well, you've got 2, but right now up there, Hand of Cards. So this person still has their cards close to their chest, right? So yes, they may be being strategic, whatever the case. They're still holding their cards close to their chest. This is why it's so important. Whatever decisions are coming, you don't hold them off in the hopes this person's about to bang down your door, okay? So yes, they're thinking of taking a chance. Do they see you as a very risky option? I'm hearing yes. Are they being a little bit strategic in the background? Wouldn't surprise me. We're going to confirm everything, but they're not showing their hand just yet. I don't know if they're ready to gamble just yet. Whoa. Okay. Perfect. That shocked me. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. I will confirm. From up there, you do have a potential of this, okay? Engagement, partnership, commitment, completion, union, but it's not today. It ain't today. They're saying this is not dealing hurt, avoiding the conversation, boundary, still angry because they don't feel enough. And you yourself, this has affected your confidence as well. Frustrated in this relationship, a lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego, issues. I reckon there'd be a lot of jealousy here. But I think you both, especially this collective, you're trying to live in the moment right now, and they're saying keep focusing on that girl-boy talk. Have fun in your own company. And I do think this person is probably, unfortunately, especially with these here, I think this is, okay, from so far, I feel this is definitely this person's energy towards this, which means there's not enough self-reflection as of yet that has really come over them, and it comes from a lack of confidence, which I think you both share and you both embody. I'm seeing this as more what may be the potential here, or you guys could have actually been engaged in the past, but this is what's going on now, but maybe that's a detail here. Like what's stirring up energetically now. But let's confirm these. Okay. Okay, two things. This separation was destined. It was part of your soul contract. This could be a soul connection. But those two together, this separation, soulmate, soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract, for this specific collective, this right now is for a reason. And I kind of felt it as I was reading you about lessons, especially that deviation. I'm like, if this is a pattern for you in love, holding off decisions, more adapting to your partner's needs and wants, their, time schedule. This is something you need to learn in your contract. But if your separation was destined in your contract, that means this is a collective. It's one of my divine collectives. A lot of lessons need to be learned before this comes back in. Self-love probably being one of them. But this sadness, missing you, thinking about, you've got two here about unsure of the future. Okay, so right now I think you're both very confused about the future because there's things that haven't been signed off just yet. Engagement. This one was a bit, to me, I'm intrigued to see what comes out with this. Oh gosh. So it's starting to bloom again, which is very shocking with this. Maybe this is why they're probably in your energy a little bit more than usual, if you know it or not, but there's still boundaries up. They like you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, wanting to date, which could, let's get one more. Two more, but healing through the golden mirror, the self-absorbed, you both have had to heal. I don't want to say either of you were that word, but I think it's hard when you have a separation and there's still so much love for one another. It can present, it's probably one of the most gut-wrenching separations to go through, especially if it is a true soul connection, but you guys have had to have a lot of healing here. All right, not today. Yeah, still 50-50 here. So they're going, you both are probably going over the cycles and the sabotage. You've got two cards here of sabotage, I'm pretty sure. So when they think about rebuilding or coming through, straight away, I'm not dealing with this. I'm avoiding this conversation. Wow. There is something about your social media, your appearance, that doesn't make them feel enough for you. So they look at your photos, go over messages, see things online. It really affects their confidence. And this collective, it would happen to you in your own right as well. Maybe you've had moments of not feeling good enough. And again, the nostalgia and missing you, wanting to make new memories. Then they're like, oh. The mask. So this person's pretending to be happy. You got the Hand of Cards. So underneath, girl talk, boy talk, having fun, having the time of your life. And even for you, you could see it in your part. Even though you're getting out and trying your best, you're still in pain. You're still in pain, but you're trying everything you can to focus on things that make you happy. It's kind of this person's energy as well. But if you've actually seen this person presenting like yourself through certain photos or things, it's a mask. And I wouldn't say a complete mask, because I feel this collective reading, you really try your hardest to try and remove this energy. And I feel the same for them. I feel you're really reflecting with a lot of these things. Not showing their true feelings, hide, pretend. I don't want to say gaslight. I just feel they're, especially with this, they're trying hard to not feel you, but it's hard for them. All right, let's get one more. Oh. This is reminding me of a collective. I'm just going to give you heads up. This is reminding me of more just a clarity reading for you to confirm you're not crazy. If you're waiting to see movement or anything from this reading, you're not going to. This isn't someone moving. This is someone just feeling you a lot, as you were probably feeling them. And I think, again, it's confirmation that this collective, you clearly have some important decisions you need to make, that you need to make in independence and in strength. I actually just want to get what the universe wants you to focus on just quickly, because that's an important message for you guys. Oh, did you see that fall? Stop it. This is the okay. This is the Celtic knot. So number 24. You could live in number 24. If you are looking for a house, maybe it will be number 24. Unconditional love, legendary, divine union, eternal love, infinity, enduring, connected love of a lifetime, right? So if they're saying that, you just need to believe. Don't hold back any decisions for this person, especially being in separation. But I just want a few cards for you. Okay, they're trying to anchor something in your life. Okay, so they really are trying to anchor something in your life, create more stability for you right now, more security. There's something about your perseverance and your willpower that's really going to be activated, and they're asking you to really stand in your strength. Okay, the compass is here. Whatever this big decision is coming up for you personally, nothing to do with this person. It's part of your life path. It's to find your way. It's a direction that you need to take. It's going to be some form of discovery here for you, but you need to make a plan with something right now and know where you're going. So you need to make this plan independently. And I will say this, especially if it is a decision to do with moving, just like everything happens in our life, it's all fated, it's all for a reason, especially with moving. Whatever house comes through for you, it's where your soul is meant to be at that time. Let it be you're meant to meet people, or, there's a gym or something you're meant to join up to there to align to someone. Wherever you get called to go, that gets approved. Whatever it is, it's all for a reason. You need to trust. Even down to the simple house number we live in. It's all an energy. It's all a reason. This will help you lift certain balls and chains from your ankles in life. But right now, if you're feeling heavy, weighed down, codependence, trapped, restrictions, certain addictions, an unhappy marriage or emotional baggage, this is meant to help you set free from that. Okay, just remember, all your decisions right now need to be in independence, not coming from a place of codependence. You got 24, the other card was 24, you got the hummingbird. It's my bird of miracles. Be present right now. You need to rapidly respond to something. Don't be holding it off, but knowing where to go to gather your sweet nectar. So don't sit in the negativity, which you're really working on right now. They're leading you somewhere very sweet. Lift out the negativity. This will help you with your lightness of being. Expect the I did a reading yesterday. Expect the expected. This is something about the unexpected. Expect the unexpected very soon. From what I can see from this, whatever's coming, whatever decision you're putting on hold in the sake of someone else returning, not for you. It's weighing you down. This decision, they're opening up a very powerful path for you. It's actually on your true life path right now. You need to take the leap of faith and trust, okay? And there could be something, it could be something very unexpected that pops up as well. I said that with this part. For some of you guys, I think it is actually a detail about moving. For some, I also do think for some of this collective, it's something that's going to come up just in the next few days you were not expecting, that entails you to make a very important decision that's going to help you. All right, 2 more. Again, you got the ring. Wow. Oh, it's going to help you with your new beginnings. Okay, and you got the bear. That's my boss. But a sudden increase in wealth as well. Fertility, that could be eventually around you. This card's about procreation, this one. But boss, CEO, coach, mama bear, something about your finances. And again, whatever this decision is, I always say when we make the right decision, we kind of get influxes in other areas of our life to really confirm we did make the right decision. And then at the bottom, proposal, engagement, agreement. But I have to confirm, yes, this may be in your it's not right now though. So this is why don't hold back anything in the hopes that this is about to appear very soon. All right. Let's get into it. First, I just want to see how this person's viewing this connection right now. Then I want to see what emotion how they're feeling about you. As for intention, just yet, I'm going to be honest, the energy I'm picking up from this is still on hold, but let's see how it goes. So let's get these again. So let's see their perspective on this connection. Oh gosh, I got 9 of Swords here. Oh, okay, so we've got 9 of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm gonna put that way, Emperor. Horizontally, they've got the Hanged Man as well. Let's get one more. Okay, whoa, 2 wanted to come out. So Ace of Cups with, Ace of Coins with 5 of Wands. Okay, this is this person's perspective. I think they question if they have the strength to come forward and kind of lead in this relationship. I do think this person wants to put balance and structure into this, but they go over a lot of chaotic moments you guys have shared. Okay, I think right now they're sitting in a very inflexible approach to this, a lot of stubbornness, but they're not aware of that. This 9 of Swords, I'm going to be honest, I always see it as someone feeling sorry for themselves because they're stuck in memories that 1, they've created, 2, it's bound to our trauma, 3, it's really through our decisions that we create this. So when we keep focusing on it and not seeing it the right way, it can just swallow us whole. It really can create insomnia, anxiety, fear. This one here says psychological trauma, lost hope of love, dark thoughts, anxiety, fear, nightmares, insomnia, worry, no. So right now when they think of you, you drag up way too much emotion in them. And we lost it. I was just rambling. Anyway, it's the same cards. It's okay. I was clearly meant to lose that. Yeah. So underneath this Emperor, kind of, I've put it here in reverse now that it went over that last thing. But delays, how stuck this is, the disappointments here, the stagnation. Oh God. So they have moments of Seven of Wands in reverse. They have moments of wanting to come to a compromise and make amends, but then they go straight into thinking this is a lost cause, especially because they're Nine of Swords. They don't want to face the conflict here. They don't want to face any kind of upheaval. You can see the fear of it in their mind. They're so stuck on the inflexibility, the anger, the chaos, the arguments, the this, the that. So, and right now when it comes to this Nine of Swords, what gives them strength, they think, I don't want to have the conflict. Trying to come to a compromise, it's not going to work. This is a lost cause. Look at because remember you got the cycles, the hammer, how things have ended up in the past. Oh gosh. You did get the power couple here. So you did get a pairing. You could be a double earth, double water, double fire, you could be a double pairing. But this is what's been held back. And there is memories of maybe a bit of disloyalty, jealousy, ungrounded energy, being miserable, possessiveness. And it's funny because that's what I went into detail about this with the part that lost. I was saying that's reminding me of wounded masculine. It's like this person has memories of you as a collective being quite abruptive, maybe a bit claiming, a bit possessive, where energetically I feel it's this, you would have reflected this a little bit. I think you both rubbed off on each other, but it's like this person's not taking accountability for maybe some of the reactions they got out of you. It's like, it just reminds me of someone that has spoken so much rubbish that they've started to believe kind of their own thought pattern. But then this could be what they question their worth with as well. If deep down they feel you should be a power couple, or deep down you thrive in this and you're very abundant and they are not, this would affect their confidence as well. Especially if they already struggle to get into their alpha energy, their masculine energy. Masculines, to really tap into that divine masculine, need to be sitting in success, even financial success. As silly as that sounds, and as surface level as that sounds, men think very differently to women. Men need that to be able to provide and protect their feminine. Okay, without that, if it's the other way around, whoever's the provider in a connection, they take on the dominant role, usually. They're not seeing this right, my angels. This is their perspective. So physical or emotional abuse, I'm going to say the triggers here, the ups and downs. This is negative karmic connections, toxicity, codependence, energetic. There's definitely been advice here, but there could be another energy that's making this stuck. But I feel just with the theme of this is one of my collectives. This person is still in the mode that, unfortunately, it's like they hate that they love you. They don't want to love you. So they try to make sense and on how to let it go, but it just intensifies in them because they're not seeing it right. They're seeing it in a Nine of Swords lens. So it's progressively getting more agonizing for them. I have to go back to this. If you have anything entering around this time, this is a lesson for you. So Ace of Coins with this Five of Wands, they see it as a Two of Pentacles. It overwhelms them too much. So clearly you are a collective. When you guys were together, I feel you were living in each other's pockets. You could have even worked together, but this made them feel so scattered and lost. This is like, literally, it's reminding me of that kind of personality type that can just lose themselves in a relationship, a lot like this collective, but where you can lose yourself in a connection and maybe not notice it to the extent. You could have very severe abandonment trauma. It's like no matter how many red flags you get, you just won't move. It's like your relationship can be going into destruction, but if there's love there, you would just ignore all those red flags. Where I feel this person, as soon as they started really losing themselves and started feeling caged and just realized all other areas of their life they were dropping the ball, it became too much for them. But again, this collective, this separation is a part of your soul's development for both of you. I love you, my angels, but just right now, I'll get these quickly. I just can't see this person. It's like they're angry, so they do go over. Oh. Just blew me away. So they're going over the distance and the emotional distance, but they do miss you. Look, they think you're at the end of their red thread, but the thing is, and I said it before, it's not that the emotion's there, it's like they get angry at themselves for thinking these things. Oh God. I've said it a couple times, and I literally said it just before I was putting this away. If this does pop up right now, my angels, this is a, hey, or liking a story, or adding you on socials. It's not anything deep. It's not this person wanting to compromise. Like, if this happens, it'll be from a drunken text. It'll be from some form of overwhelm and impulse. Because you can see how much you're on their mind, right? But they're still so frustrated. And if you are a collective, you've had quite a few points of communication and it always ends up the same, it means you haven't broken the layer. So break the layer. Because they are thinking. One more. It's funny because you've got something about moving. It could be this person. This distance, this says movement, but I saw that moving card again. They could be stressing about something here. Because that's with telepathy. And this collective, the right collective, you're stressing so much about something with an important decision. You could be feeling them a little bit, but it doesn't mean they're... I just don't think this person clearly knows what you want or I just don't think they're ready. And if they know about the big decision you have, right? I don't want to say they're manipulative, but I think this is coming from impulse. Like, it's not genuine wanting to fix everything. There's still too much frustration and anger internally. Let's just confirm these. Missing you. Yeah, they're going over the union. So, and you can see it in there. So not your reunion, your initial time together. There are things they miss as well. Like I said, you got the Ace of Coins. You've got some beautiful cards. It's how they replace the beautiful emotion though, which is a little bit alarming. Oh my, stop it. One more. Dark Knight. So they're going through too much. So even if they reach out, it's not the right time. I always say, because you got 3, 2, 1 action here. When someone's going through a dark night of the soul or rebirth, it's the last time you want to try and fix anything, because your shadow is in full force. If this is coming out, it's coming from a place of they're either scared, they might be losing you, or this is so important because it confirms the right collective. Because the right collective, you have such a big focus on kind of not making a decision, maybe because of this person, to do with creating distance and something to do with movement or moving. They're thinking about it. Okay, don't make that detail fit because it's confirmed in their energy. But from what I can feel from this, and again, I really don't think they're a manipulator, but any form, like you can see here, they're thinking, oh, they're my red thread, I better act, but it's coming from such a broken place. And remember that Mercury retrograde card, you didn't get anything here about things getting serious or date night or communicate and figuring it out. You got the card saying anything that's coming, it needs to be under review because it's going to create communication issues. And if you really have always got stuck on the same layer with this person, change the direction. Now I'm going to have to get intention. That's just blown me away. It's funny because as I was reading your energy and your big decision, I didn't think this person knew anything about it. Seeing this, they know about it. So don't make it fit. Oh. You've got the psychic a bit. Did you guys hear Practical Magic 2 is coming out? What? Sorry, that just came to my mind. You could love Practical Magic, but this person clearly sees you as a little witchy poo. That your psychic abilities. They could be what? They could. I was about to say they could be watching readings right now. All right, let's quickly see their intention. So you could be an air and water pairing, but Gemini and Scorpio energy or actual signs, but the energy of them with the mask. This is their true intention. I don't even know I'm lying to myself about the way I feel about you. That's good. I'm feeling that in the tarot. I felt like they were more trying to lie to themselves about how they're feeling about you. I may act as if I don't care, the mask, over having the time of their life, but deep down I know it's because I care too much and I'm afraid. I think they're still afraid, but I think that's why they still try and... But anyway, I wasn't always there for you when you needed me the most. Instead of trying to comfort you, I would jump ship because I couldn't deal with my emotions, let alone yours. So they're reflecting on the union, the chaos, the 5 of Wands, I said it before. I'm sorry for accusing you of things you didn't even... Maybe that's why I'm feeling so much blame from them. Maybe they really are reflecting on it. I'm so used to people hurting me, I assumed you were... Because that was one of the biggest things I kept feeling from them, is how much they're blaming you. But they could be going over how much they blamed you. I assumed you were just trying to hurt me too. I should have treated you better. Yeah, that's what I feel. Their mask isn't down just yet. It's not down just yet. You got the no. But they are sentimental right now, so they're going over memories and that nostalgia, that reminiscing. Angel, there's a reason I said this person could be watching readings. It wouldn't surprise me if they're seeing your name and numbers and things that remind them of you, especially with this sentimental card. I'm receiving many messages about you through numbers, symbols, and images. The universe is showing me, I think for a lesson, showing me my way back to you and you back to me. Last one. Sagittarius. So you've got water, air, and fire here. It's weird because remember when I saw that devil in reverse, I said there could be some form of block, like when they think of you, they're thinking of someone else as well that created blocks here. You've got 3 signs, so it wouldn't surprise me. They could be a big 3, but normally when I see multiple signs, it means there's other people like around this or around you. When they think of you, their true intention, like, I feel other people interlock in their thought pattern, which means they're quite impressionable and don't really think for themselves. I said a lot of things this is just pretty much the same energy. I said a lot of things I shouldn't have said. I said them out of anger and fear. Sometimes I say things without thinking. I'm sorry for hurting you. I do think they're in deep reflection. Are they ready to bring the mask down just yet? No. So even if this person does appear, it is going to be so masked, and it's going to be a true little breadcrumb. Like, I don't think this person's going to show any kind of emotion. Let's just get a couple of these and we'll get tarot. Selfish. They're keeping under control. This is their emotion. They don't want to be dictated to. I felt that they saw you as a bit of a wounded masculine. They feel like you want power over them, that you dominate them, that you're demanding. They know they've done wrong, but it's literally that I did this, but because you're like that, tell me what I can and can't do. I'm seeing that. Yes, boss. This person could have said that to you in the past, but they get worried. Anxious, uneasy, concerned. It's literally how we've been reading them. They feel, they block it away with, unfortunately, things that they remember about your personality trait, and you could be a completely different version, or they could have exaggerated those things in their mind. But I always say you can't change someone's perception. Troubled, bothered, apprehensive, on edge. They're burdened by this. I'm not going to lie, I really think that sums up this person right now. And I'm normally very kind of like, don't get me wrong, I can go in sometimes, but I really try and see both sides of this. This person is reminding me of one of my you're either connected to Peter Pan syndrome or someone quite young that doesn't understand emotion just yet. They're too sensitive, so they blame. You would have memories of this. This person would cry. You would realize, you would remember this about them. They're delicate, don't like to get hurt. They take everything to heart. So they wouldn't even be able to deal with constructive criticism, this person. Words hurt them, emotional, they're extra reactive. And you can see it. You can see it in and impatient. So I feel that's more impulsive. Losing patience, and maybe that's where the impulse comes. Like an impatience comes over them and they just act, but look at what's in them. So they're not gonna, it's not like they know, this is all stemming in them. Right? And they're really hypersensitive. So even if they come in impulsively, it's not going to end well. This is kind of, I'm going to get tarot, but this is one of my, protect yourself. Maybe even choose silence here. They know they need to be brave. I will say for them, if they do, I'm getting tarot right now before I keep going, that's going to take a lot of courage, but it doesn't mean a breadcrumb is something you deserve. And it just shows, instead of trying to fix something with someone that's not healed and I just wouldn't get too excited over a message. But let's see, let's get a dice. See what their next action is. If a 6 comes out, I'm not meant to. I'm on the fence with this one. 5. Oh. When's Mercury retrograde finish? Let's go your month ahead. What's coming in this Mercury retrograde from them, action-wise? Devil. Secrets, things withheld. This author doesn't go reverse, but I'm so they're not going to be showing their emotion. She's written here on it though, but secretive, hidden truths. It's normally in reverse, but I do think this person, especially with the devil here, they're hiding behind their veil. Oh, this is so sad. It's so sad. You got the love. You got 3 major arcana. It's a lesson. So you got to trust in this. In a very odd way, I do think you guys are connected, but now, my angels, is not your time. You have a lesson of self-love. And I promise you, I know you're probably going to want to come from a place of empathy and compassion. There's no amount of kindness from you that's going to make this person stay permanently right now. There's too much here. Now, you can either be... If you don't have an expectation and you don't think by responding in a really nice, caring way is going to affect you long term, do it. I really hope you're well. I hope you've been well, whatever the case. But just don't have an expectation. This is going to be free-flowing communication. You're lucky that this person would message you for a couple days before disappearing again. Okay? Personally, I think it's a lesson for you in self-love and to trust in your thread. No one deserves this behavior, soul connection or not. They're coming in with things hidden behind their veil. And they're coming from a place of obsession and desire. Up to you. It's your decision at the end of the day. Yeah, I always say, and this is another thing that might piss you off too. King of Cups, he is great with surface level. He's charismatic, warm-hearted, kind of... But when it comes to deep emotion about what's been done here, not a chance. Betrayal, loss, depression, sadness, separation, loneliness, breakup, regret. They're literally saying all the deep emotion that they have, they're going to be hiding it with the happy-go-lucky. It's not that they're not feeling it. They're not ready to say it because justice. It's a life lesson for you both. Remember, true soul connections, until you see yourself, they will never see you. And sometimes you have so much understanding and patience and all of it, but you're building resentment every time you get burnt by this. It's not that they don't feel it. It's not that they don't have remorse. They don't know how to express it yet because they still have so much anger towards you. It's something they need to deal with. I'd be transparent. Whatever you feel in that moment, write it down first. That's your gut instinct, right? Write down what you feel. If you get really tempted to send a message, relay on your gut instinct of how you feel when that message pops up. And just relay the message in a kind, constructive way if you're that tempted. But I promise you, if you're that tempted, you're not seeing yourself. But I always say to be transparent. You wear a mask, they'll wear a mask back. But deep down, they know what they've done. But they're not going to confront it. Let's just get you one more. I will confirm how the universe thinks you should deal with it. That's their bravery. But I think they're going to come in controlled. Look at this. This is a huge life lesson. I always say major arcana universal lessons. You've got devil, high priestess, lovers and strength. I think you remember you're working on your strength now. Your self-love, your self-belief, removing self-doubt. But let's see how you should deal with it. Ace of Swords in reverse. Block that. Don't physically block it. Don't physically block it. Like, just more cut the communication off. There's misinformation everywhere. Be aware. They're literally showing you what's coming forward. That's not truth and balance and wanting to solve things. That is some fibbies. They'll be closing the door. Oh, it's a test though. Do you trust in your divine will? This is a layer. This is my advice to you. Write down what you feel in the moment. Write down your gut feeling. So when your overthinking starts coming, at least you can relay back to what your gut was telling you in that moment. Now, if you've written down something quite, of course you want to, if you are tempted to write back, but I reckon this collective's gut feeling is going to be like, F this, I ain't replying to that. I think that's what your intuition is telling you. But it's just going to be your overthinking mind. And remember what I said before, if you always get stuck on this layer and fall short to these breadcrumbs, break the layer. Trust in your will. Remember your power. Remember who you are. This is affecting both of your self-confidence. You are one magnetizing, magical, powerful, seductive, beautiful, amazing person. Know what you deserve. My advice. And if you are going to message, lead with strength. Don't be like just last one. Your decision at the end of the day. But maybe take time before making this decision. I think the way you move forward is by choosing you, but that's up to you. At the bottom, the 20 card. Remember, you guys are meant to plant seeds. You're meant to return the favor. The only reason you guys grow so much is because of how many times they've made you feel abandoned and made you walk through the fire. You guys are just always sucking up their ass and pretending to be all kumbaya with them. They're not learning anything. Remember, your biggest transformational times come from the moments you felt like you've lost them. They've never felt like they've lost you. You'll know. Write down what you feel in the moment. And again, this collective, if you truly just want to send something loving back and there's no expectation that that's going to bring them in, you do what you want to do. I want to get these. Yeah, it's maybe in that moment go out with friends or turn to people that can kind of help you through your emotion instead of fixating. There could be issues with, this says children, but your love life could be affected by children. I normally see that when I see that children is more of a destined thing, but I actually saw there could be an issue about children. Try not to let passion lead you. You clearly both have a lot of, I would retreat. I would move back from it before. It's up to you. Up to you guys. One more for this. Very soon. It's very odd because when I first started reading it, I was like, there's no way that this is, it felt like more just an emotion thing. It's worth waiting for. Don't rush it. It was only when I saw this deck that made me question, because whatever your big decision is, they know, which makes me, it's like that's probably why you're activating all of this emotion in them right now. And I just feel it's really coming from an impulsive place. Just remember your self-love. Okay. Striking message. Maybe you need to relay a striking message. Rip the band-aid off a little bit for them. Citrine, you could be a Libra. They could be a Libra, but good luck, abundance. Okay, you could be going through issues with a friend right now, best friend. But when I see this, I do see it as your heart coming back together. But I'm on the fence with this reading. Good luck and protection is by your side, though. Eye of Ra, Eye of Horus. Could really connect to ancient Egypt. S and E initials crescent moon. You could be born on a crescent moon. This person could come in on a crescent moon. Masculine energy, sun energy. Trust in your strength, and also the name Chloe. Baby butterfly. There really could be something about children here for this collective. But even them, they're still just a baby butterfly. But wishes will come true. Star. You could be an Aquarius. They could be. You could have just seen a shooting star. Trust in your will. Don't accept something that doesn't feel right. But then if it feels right and makes you feel at peace, you do you. 1313. Surrender to the divine. Hand it over to them. 13th of the 8th, 12th of the 1st, 1st of the... 13th! You got 3 13s. What the actual... I don't think that's ever happened. You got 3 of them. You'll be seeing that everywhere. Holy moly. 13, 13, 13. That shook me. 1st of the 6th, 6th of the 1st, 6th of the 4th, 4th of the 6th. 64. Angel number 11th of the 1st, 11, 11. And then you've got 7 by itself. That could be your life path number. You could be watching this at 7. All right. I love you, my angels. And let me know if you want me to upload that other reading. I will upload it here before I delete it out of my phone. Lots of love.